Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Demolition is underway at the Tropicana. Let's check out the latest footage from the site. Now for your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A man was critically injured during a hit and run on Sunday. According to Metro Police, a 2012 Chevy Cruze ran off the road just before 2 a.m. on Sand Hill Road approaching Hawaii Avenue into a homeless encampment. The car hit the man while he was asleep inside a tent. The driver and his passenger abandoned the Cruze and fled the scene on foot. No arrests have been announced. And Republicans are suing the state of Nevada over a voting law ahead of the presidential election. Our reporter Lena Bleetz explains what they are challenging.
The Republican National Committee, the Donald Trump campaign, and the Nevada GOP are suing the state over a law that accepts mail ballots up to 4 days after an election. In a lawsuit filed Friday, the organizations allege the Nevada law violates federal law and undermines election integrity. The lawsuit names county clerks and registrars of voters in Clark and Washoe counties, as well as Secretary of State Cisco Aguilar. The Nevada law allows for mail ballots to be counted up to 4 days after an election, as long as they are postmarked on or before Election Day. In a statement, Aguilar said Nevada runs some of the most secure elections in the country.
And according to the White House, Vice President Kamala Harris's planned trip to Las Vegas this weekend was canceled. This weekend's visit would have marked her 5th trip to Nevada this year. No other information about why the trip was canceled was available. And the sold-out R&B music festival Lovers and Friends was canceled this weekend due to the threat of the high wind conditions. And many were quick to express their anger about having already arrived in Las Vegas for the show and requesting travel reimbursement.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns, your place for all of the VGK playoff action. On Cinco de Mayo weekend, Canelo Alvarez had a successful title defense of his super middleweight belt against Jaime Munguia, who suffered the first loss of his career, dropping a decision at the T-Mobile Arena on Saturday night. Here's Alvarez on his performance against Munguia.
I feel great. I knew Munguia is going to be tough. He's a strong fighter. He have a lot of pride. But I did what I need to do to win.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. You can look forward to a beautiful sunny day to start off your work week with a high of 81 degrees and a bit of wind, not as bad as this weekend, but reaching between 5 and 10 miles per hour. The sunshine continues for the rest of the week with highs hitting those 80 degrees and dipping into the 70s by Wednesday, but climbing back up by Thursday with some cool overnight lows in the high 50s and 60s. Moving on to your business update, Nevada is adding more manufacturing jobs than ever, but will this boost the industry? Manufacturing in Nevada has frowned significantly in the last 5 years, and according to the statewide data, the labor force has grown nearly 17% since the end of 2019, which came after July 2016 opening of Tesla's Gigafactory in northern Nevada's Story County. But the industry is still nowhere close to being a significant source of employment for Nevadans. But new and existing manufacturers say the state is well positioned for the future industry growth. To learn how, you can visit lvrj.com.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. They're going back to Cali. Maybe, but not yet. The Raiders are possibly moving their training camp location from Henderson to Costa Mesa for this summer. The club is in talks with the city to negotiate terms of the deal, and the Costa Mesa City Council has a vote scheduled for Tuesday to enter a 1-year agreement with the team to host their camp. If the move happens, this will be the first time the Raiders host their training camp in California since 2019.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Medical experts are rethinking guidelines on drinking alcohol. The overall trend is toward drinking less, and according to an advisor for alcohol at the World Health Organization, the scientific consensus has shifted due to the overwhelming evidence linking alcohol to over 200 health conditions. Dietary guidelines advise men to limit themselves to 2 drinks or fewer per day, and women to 1 or fewer per day. Moving on to lifestyle, sponsored by Atomic Golf, now open next to the Strat. Nevada State celebrated their first graduating class last weekend. For the first time in the institution's history, 822 Nevada State students will earn degrees that have university printed on their diplomas after officially renaming Nevada State College to Nevada State University last summer.
To serve as the president of this vibrant and inspiring university. And let me say that again, university.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NBA Conference semifinals are underway with a pair of games on Monday. First up, the Pacers tip off against the Knicks in Game 1 of their series, and New York gets a home court advantage listed at 6.5-point favorites at the South Point Sportsbook. Indiana is plus 210 on the money line, and the total is 207.5. In the next game, Minnesota took Game 1, but the Nuggets are 5-point home favorites over the Timberwolves, who are plus 180 on the money line. The total is set at 216.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Gwen Stefani joins the Las Vegas Strip Gala honoring Blake Shelton. Review Journal's John Katsilamides has the details.
We are becoming accustomed to Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani appearing together on the Las Vegas Strip. It's happening again Friday night at the MGM Grand Garden as Shelton is being honored by the annual Keep Memory Alive Power of Love Gala. Stefani is committed to appearing at the event, and we expect that she'll be on stage once more. The event, of course, supports the Cleveland Clinic Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health. Stefani is a former resident headliner in Las Vegas, and Shelton has a success story going at his Old Red Las Vegas on the corner of Flamingo and the Strip.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7, and if you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content, including Las Vegas breaking news streaming live. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.